Alright, Cloachy Bogmarsh back once again. Alright, it's like 3:30 in the fucking morning. I want to give a little lesson on being humble. Alright, if you don't know what humble means, you need to look this up, because I was just watching a video about Jupiter. Alright, it made me think about this. Alright, guys? I want you to picture a sewing needle. I know that might be complicated for some guys because of the way you're taught, but I think real men should be able to know how to fucking repair their own clothes, especially in this world, if need be. I want you to picture a sewing needle. Alright? Got that sewing needle pictured in your head? Got it? Now look at the tip, the sharp point of that sewing needle. Alright? You are smaller than that in the grand scheme of things. Just so you know, when you start thinking that you're high and mighty, or you're bigger than the world, or you have all of the fucking answers, or whatever, I want you to remember you are smaller than the tip of that sewing needle when you think about it. And until you start thinking a little bit differently, I'm going to keep getting on here, and I'm going to keep fucking putting videos on like this. At least until I start feeling, and I mean feeling, the change out there. Because I can't feel it. And if we're a collective consciousness in the grand scheme of things, and I can't feel it, then it's got to not be happening. Because I know what love is. And I know what anger is. And I know what hate and resentment is. I know all these emotions. I could be happy. Hell, I was trying to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night, and just the touching of my dog's nose on my skin was making me feel better about life. Right? So don't, people. Just don't. Learn what being humble is. It's like I was listening to Calling Voices, and then all of a sudden I started imagining Dark City. And if you haven't watched Dark City, the movie, before, you should. Because when you do, you might understand a little bit more about where I'm coming from. Alright, guys? This is Cloachy Bogmarsh out.